I mean, I don't know how people don't get it. You know, how people call themselves Christians, or they follow Jesus or whatever. Then they don't understand what the spirit of destiny is, and whoever has it has the fate of the world. They're still waiting on a savior to come, and that savior can't possibly come back as Jesus. That's just some funny ass shit. Because the vicar of Christ left behind is a pedophile, pushing the idea that you're in a ball floating through space as a monkey, taking away from this whole underlying feature of reality.
Yeah.
You know, there's no way to escape it. I mean, it's not up for debate. If there ever was a Satan or a devil, I mean, that shit would have, destroyed anybody who stepped up like I step up. You know what I mean? That's not even. It's like the ancient guardian of the Grail is a Braun, and Satan's real name is Mark. What is the fucking chance of that? No. There is no fucking chance. It's all unfolding like a book. You know what I mean? It's clear who holds. That reverses to specific shit. And when I say that shit, this is like a book. It was, who puts those words and those, who's going to say that unless they had the Spirit of Destiny? Who the fuck would say that? Please tell me.
Satan.
Nobody would ever utter those words unless they knew for sure they had it, right?
Yeah.
And then when you reverse it, it comes out perfectly to those specific words. That's impossible. That was written in there. It was written in reality. There's a creator. There's no way to fuck it up. The creator's watching. The creator knows our moves before we make them. Otherwise, that shit wouldn't be unfolding like that. Anybody who thinks it's an accident, believes in the Big Bang and aliens and all that other shit.
If you have
the meteors coming down from the sky to destroy the earth,
you're screaming it
this
out.
type of shit.
Yeah, otherwise you're just like going along with whatever people tell you.
Nobody would say those words. They would have already said them already. They would have been taking over the world already.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean?
Nobody would care.
Something would be different already. It's like it would have happened already. Because if you look it up, he who holds the spear holds the fate of the world. That person, whoever had it, would be screaming it out no matter what. They'd be publishing it in newspapers. Here we have the internet. Now we can do this from the comfort of home. Nobody will fuck with us. Nobody bothers me. Does anybody bother you?
Nope.
Who cares what you do on your internet life, right? It's just the internet, right?
Mm-hmm. And if it's public, you have nothing to fear.
Making threats. You know what I mean? Like you're going to do this or that. Nobody bothers you on the internet. I mean, except people leave stupid messages, but that's just it. It's just internet. It's just electronic shit, but somehow we hear these things coming through, we read these things, and they reprogram us. Because before you met me over the internet, you know what I mean? Life was completely different, right? Now there's a prize, and we're blood thick, and we're going places, and we got plans and shit like that,
It all happened over the internet.
This is no accident. The internet, the Intel logo and the cubes, and don't fuck this up. It's on everything. You think they put these particular symbols on everything for no reason? I mean, somebody's shouting out to Satan, take over the world, take over the world. Here's all the tools you need. It's all hiding in plain sight. How people don't see it. It's that blood shit. You've done enough blood magic.
Yeah.
And published it to know. That's why we could talk, and it's cool because, we're living like this same dream, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
We're taking over
we're out there.
World.
Exactly. We're taking over the world, and we're out in the ether.
Somehow, I end up married off to this fucking spirit, and now I'm like completely possessed beyond measure. But I don't look like, that chick from, The Exorcist or anything like that. Neither does with my wife. My wife looks more like that girl from Moses, the movie.
The Mummy. The Mummy.
Moses marries that chick with the nice writing on her head. She looks like more like, this Egyptian type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not really scary. But what I'm saying is that when I say she's mythical, what woman tells you to drink her fucking vagina blood? You're going to be mythical. I see too much. People People are scared to eat spaghetti sauce that their wife might mix some of her menstrual blood in the spaghetti sauce and you might fall in love with her. Become possessed by her, obsessed with her. For heaven's sakes, I've given away my free will to this woman. You know what I mean? My son, we get away with shit nobody gets away with. You know what I mean? I don't want anything from you. I already know my wife can. My wife is the one who made me who I am. For heaven's sakes, you got to be in some sort of relationship with somebody. I don't care. If you had nobody else, it was just your parents that you were. Like you might be staying at home to make sure your mom lives and she's got a disease or something. You got to help her out. You do everything for this person. There's something there. There's a connection that you create with people, whether it be a job, whether it be. You do something every day. You don't just wake up and sit at home and jerk off all day, do you? And if you do, you better be saying every time you orgasm, like, I did a benefit of all type shit.
Yeah.
And if it's not, you should be, whatever it is, if you go to a job, your boss should see the fire in your eyes. I'm going to take over your fucking company. You will throw me in blood or die. I get away with it somehow. You're telling me you can't? I mean, you could. You just have to be blood thick with me. And alchemy happens. You go from lead to platinum, to diamond, to like Satan himself, the devil, his advocate. You're sitting here, 144,000 blood thick motherfucker. Nobody escapes me, not even your filthy gods. Like I say, if you don't join me in blood, I'm going to take over the world and fuck everybody. In the best way, not in the worst way. In the best way. Not to scare you. This is like heaven on earth, eternal life for everybody type thing. I'm going to go bring back the fire and burn everybody ablaze with this mythical X-Men type shit. I mean, it is what it is, people. I didn't make this shit up. I'm just carrying out prophecy by a book. Like I said, I gave away my free will. I just follow my wife's orders.
It is the goddess.
Stupid. And that should scare people. At least my wife is selfless, so you're in good hands.
We're lucky to have her.
Because this is not my circus and you're not my fucking monkeys. You're not in my hands. You're in my wife's hands, I assure you.
Yeah, and it's called The Elect for a reason. I can see, like,
What they show you in that movie, The Mummy Returns, the woman holding out her arms with the tattoos on her head saying, bring forth my elect. That's what happened, people. That's what happened. I mean, I'm like fucking so beyond what people can imagine. I don't need mythical powers, money, or anything. I already see too much. Nobody can touch me. If you even step in my direction wrong way, your whole world will collapse on you. For heaven's sakes, everybody's already set to die unless they get to the fountain of youth. Then nobody's going to take you there, and I don't want your money. You can't devote anything to me. I'm not a cult. I'm not a religion. You can't join me. You have to put up your blood side by side and be registered in the universe as blood thick publicly. In the line of fire with me, motherfucker. If you're not in the line of fire with me, you're not published for the world to see. The angel of death does not notice you as a living being. And you're in that book of death for a good reason. It's blood thick, side by side. I don't give a fuck if you call this one that, or this, or that. Look around you. I see people in wheelchairs. All I want to think is I cry when I see that shit. I just want to bathe them in this magical water, make their family happy, and then bring back the dead and all kinds of shit. My mom died. For heaven's sake. If I could just get some of this mythical water, bring it back here, sprinkle it on her grave. She's alive. I know some of my blood brothers, you lost family members. My boss lost his daughter, shot herself in the car. Son got, hit by a fucking drunk driver. Every situation that I'm in right now, I know is toned. Everybody's focused on a prize. We know what the prize is. I don't give a fuck what you think. I can bring back the dead. The minute I get this place, I show it to you. You get this mythical water, you drink it, you bring it back here, you plumb the earth with this shit, and we make this place ablaze with this eternal fire and all this shit. Nobody's gonna stop me. Give me a couple of years. I'll pull it off. 144,000 or not. People say 2019 is Exodus, 2020. Look, you'll never know when it's coming. It'll be bam, bam, motherfucking thank you, man. You're like, I can't wait. You should be living for this shit. You should be making videos and holy fuck, trying to wake people up. Motherfucker, I be digging holes all day as a fucking plumber. Don't tell me your stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?